I started writing a bucket list and then I stopped because a bucket list is all about death, and I wanted the list to be about living. It was Memorial Day weekend of 2018. I was 32. We were at a house on the water, one of my friends' houses. Me, my husband, we'd been married for a little more than a year at the time, and we were just about ready to start trying to have Evie. And the other two friends who were there with us were in very different life stages. And the person whose home we were house sitting for her birthday was also in a very different life stage, about to turn 50 herself at the time, a few years away, maybe. And I had a lot of friends make before 30 lists, and my younger friends had gotten in on that and were doing it. And I had already turned 30 and felt like I was missing out. And I wanted to make my own version of the fun. And uh, and and so I sat down and started making the list. And it was all travel and adventures at first. And I didn't have specifics that came later. Like I knew I wanted to visit continents, but I didn't know that my goal would end up being 5. Spoiler, I did not make it. Uh, but I did meet my country goal. Um, I lost my place in my story because these things happen. Um, hmm. Okay, yes, it was all travel stuff, right? So we were having fun on the water, and I was making a list of the things that I really wanted to do while I was also trying to complete 2 major projects for work. Um, I was working through the holiday, and this is my way to get myself through, and also not feel left out. And I also wanted proof that I was already this person, right? I'd already done skydiving, which is something I put on the list, even though I'd already done it, and bungee jumping. The list didn't create the adventurer, it just gave me a home base. And it ended up taking me through so much, sorry, mosquitoes. It ended up taking me through so much of the important parts of my life, the highs and the really hard parts. This is not hi spider. You could go over there. Um uh okay, back to it. And I tried a different setup and I can't see the bottom of my notes. Okay, cool. Back to you. And also this is to try and keep the mosquitoes away. This smoke I'm not actually on. So don't worry about. The list didn't give me a place to become more adventurous. I was adventurous and needed help staying on that path, especially because one of my paths was motherhood. And some of the things that you lose out in motherhood is your sense of self. And this list helped me when I really got lost along the way. So that'll be one thing that I talk about in some other videos. And then I also um, want to talk about the trip that hasn't yet, Egypt. I've got some funny anecdotes around that. And yeah, next time.